St. Paul, Minnesota. The Michigan hockey team has drawn inspiration from the tournament run made by the men's basketball team. John Beilein's squad kept getting better before finishing runner-up to Villanova on Monday in the national championship game in San Antonio, Texas. The hockey team, 22-14-3, has advanced to the Frozen Four at the Xcel Energy Center and faces Notre Dame, 27-9-2, on Thursday, 9:30, ESPN2, in a semifinal. Split a four-game regular season series with the Irish. "I think they were the underdogs going into that tournament," Michigan senior forward Tony Calderone said of the Wolverines basketball team. "And they were able to overcome a bunch of games. But, yeah, we obviously watched all the games. And Arbor was pretty crazy, but I think we all got together as a team and watched it. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of similarities between us, and it was extremely exciting and good for Michigan." The hockey team was picked to finish sixth among the Big Ten's 7 teams. Michigan sophomore goaltender Hayden Levine said the men's basketball team wasn't ranked early in the season, but kept winning. "Seeing the stuff that they did, being unranked in January and then kind of working their way up, very similar to us," Levine said. "Watching the team shows us we can do the same thing. They made it to the finals, that's our goal right now, just one at a time. And the atmosphere that they brought to Ann Arbor and the energy that they brought, it's translated onto us and it's just a good vibe." Michigan hockey coach Mel Pearson said excitement for football and basketball only benefits the hockey program. "I think that block 'em, wherever you see it, on television, whether it's the basketball team and the recognition they give to our school, it just enhances our recruiting," Pearson said. "Very happy for John Beilein and Jim Harbaugh and the job they're doing. I think it just really adds and helps us." Keys to confidence. Michigan struggled early in the season, but is riding a 14-4-1 run to the Frozen Four. Players have repeatedly said getting swept by Notre Dame in January helped spur their improvement. "They were number 1 in the country at the time, and we played with them," Calderone said of a pair of 2-1 losses to Notre Dame. "I think each game was a one-goal game, all power play goals. So that gave us confidence. Once we started getting that confidence, we run into Minnesota the following weekend and was able to sweep Minnesota in Minnesota, which was the first time, I think, since 1977. And so, yeah, that was really just a snowball effect and confidence kept going. So, I think that's our strongest asset right now is our confidence, and hopefully we can keep it going." Renewing the rivalry. Michigan State and Ohio State are Michigan's main rivals in hockey. Notre Dame may not be that far behind, now that the Fighting Irish are in the 7-team Big Ten Conference. And Notre Dame split a 4-game series this season. "It's going to take a while to get it back to where it might be a football rivalry," Pearson said of the Notre Dame rivalry. "But I think games like this just add to the rivalry, and obviously the games we had this year, it's the first year they've been back in the Big Ten. It will take a little bit of time. But I think 5 years from now it's going to be a great rivalry. I know our fans are excited. I know their fans are great when we go down there. I think it's just the beginning of really forming that rivalry back." A cup of courage. Michigan hockey coach Mel Pearson convinced his players of the importance of blocking shots in the second half of the season. He apparently convinced one player, freshman forward Dakota Robb, of the importance of wearing an athletic cup to improve his shot-blocking courage. "Wearing protection certainly improves the chances of staying healthy when you step in front of a wicked one-timer from close range. We didn't do a very good job in the first half," Pearson said of blocking shots. "It was just a constant showing on video. And we finally realized when one player wasn't blocking shots, he wasn't wearing a cup. If you can believe that. Anyway, it has been a better buy-in since we started wearing cups." Michigan leads the country with 600 blocked shots this season. The Wolverines rank 4th nationally with an average of 15.38 blocked shots per game. The good old days. Notre Dame coach Jeff Jackson remembers when college hockey teams were full of players who would stay 4 years and earn a degree. He remembers recruiting older players when he coached at Lake Superior State back in the 1980s and 1990s, allowing his teams to compete against programs that had younger, high-end offensive players. You have a lot of attrition with the National Hockey League signing players before their seniors, Jackson said of what is helping to create parity now in college hockey. Jackson said having a lot of 4-year players is now the olden days, and I miss those days.